Hi learners, if you have ever visited a Dmart store, I'm sure that you would have seen that their prices are on an average 6 to 7% lower than that of other offline retailers. You would be seeing these discounts practically every day and not just on any special occasions or festivals. Have you ever wondered how Dmart is able to consistently offer value to its customer in terms of lower prices? This video discusses the successful pricing strategy of Dmart. At a time when retail companies are closing down stores and laying off its employees, Avenue Supermarkets that own retail chain Dmart touched a market capitalization of Rs 1.5 lakh crores. It indeed gives hope that the Indian consumption story is still alive. Dmart was founded by stock market veteran Radhakrishnan Damani in 2002. Having its presence across 12 states through 214 stores, Dmart has followed a very calibrated expansion strategy compared to its peers like Reliance Retail and Big Bazaar. One of the strategies followed by Walmart, which Dmart had tried to emulate, is the EDLP strategy. Let us look at what this EDLP strategy is all about. EDLP stands for Everyday Low Price. Essentially, it means that the retailer will provide the lowest price on an assortment of items on a daily basis. This contrasts to the strategy generally followed in retail or e-commerce platforms, where companies come out with certain days of flash sales, and usually prices resume normalcy post the discount period. EDLP is known to generate more customer loyalty and is also known to make consumers spend more when they are inside the store. However, the EDLP strategy does not suit all the retail brands, and this pricing strategy is mainly associated with Walmart in the United States. It is because you need certain other strengths in order to sustain the lower prices, which have continuously remained a key revenue driver for Walmart. The first and most significant benefit of the EDLP strategy is higher demand. If your prices are lower than that of competitors, then customers will automatically flock to your stores, leading to competitive advantage. Lower prices grow the demand for your product, and if you offer quality product for lower prices, then the demand will continue to grow. Apart from that, if customers can find good quality products at your store at lower prices than the other brands, they will stay loyal to your brand, which means repeat purchases and higher profitability. EDLP helps stores reduce demand fluctuation that would normally occur during sales promotions. Demand forecasting becomes much easier. Also, advertising is less expensive as stores do not need to individually promote each sale item and advertise sales events. Now let's take a deep look into how this strategy works. Let's see how Walmart can keep its prices so low. Walmart stores are known for their massive size and their vast selection. But if there is one thing that defines the company, it is its low prices. Walmart is proud of its low-cost merchandise, stating on its website that everyday low price is the cornerstone of our strategy, and our price focus has never been stronger. About 90% of Americans live within 15 miles of a Walmart, and the company can count on millions of customers using its physical stores as their go-to spot for groceries, clothing, household goods, and more. This huge, reliable customer base allows them to keep prices low. Let's see some of the factors which help them to keep their prices low. The first factor is the low operation cost. Since first opening in the early 1960s, Walmart has followed the guidance of Mr. Sam Walton to keep operation costs low. However, that does not imply the company has sacrificed operational efficiency. Cutting down unwanted layers of operations and eliminating any wasteful process has helped Walmart, bringing their operating expenses under control. The company keeps its overheads low. Apart from that, Walmart has also focused on supply chain and logistics management in a manner that eliminates cost and wastage of time. A technologically advanced supply chain system, an efficient inventory management system, and a well-managed distribution network that focuses on saving both time and money have also helped Walmart cut down inventory management costs. The second factor is the bargaining power. As the world's largest retailer, Walmart has a huge bargaining power when it comes to its suppliers. Many brands depend on Walmart's sales to stay in business, while even larger and well-established companies cannot afford to be removed from Walmart's shelves or websites. And Walmart can demand lower wholesale rates than any other retailers on the earth, and it passes these savings to the customers. The third factor is high volume of sales. Keeping prices low also means that there is a thinner profit margins. So what makes up for the lost margin? The high volume sales at Walmart helps overcome all the other weaknesses. The sales volume is just so high that even at lower margins, the company's profit level is significantly high. The same would not be possible even if Walmart chased higher profit margins. The fourth factor is direct sourcing. Walmart hardly ever deals with brokers when making deals with its suppliers. It works directly with the manufacturers that makes the product it sells and the farms that produce food for its grocery section. And it increasingly sends its own trucks and drivers out to pick up and deliver the things it will sell. And soon enough, it may even control some of the rail operations that move containers of Walmart goods around the nation. Having seen a lot about Walmart and its strategy to keep the prices low, now let's see how Dmart has successfully implemented the same in Indian retail scenario. Following are the factors which help Dmart to keep their prices low. The first factor is high inventory turnover. It basically is a number that says how quickly can a retail outlet churn its products. In other words, how quickly the products are flying off the shelves. Dmart strives to have an inventory turnover that does not exceed 30 days, while competitors have an average turnaround time of 70 days. This means that Dmart can get their products off their shelves in less than 30 days, which helps them save on cost to maintain unsold inventory and storage cost. The second factor is low payable days. Retailers buy their products from vendors on credit. Basically, they take delivery of the product upfront but pay after a certain period. While the retail industry works on a standard credit period of around 30 days, Dmart never delays its payment to vendors. And in fact, they have one of the lowest payable days in the industry of just 7.9 days. This helps because creditors are happy to offer more discounts to Dmart on the products, since they can recover their dues faster. These discounts are further passed down to the customers of Dmart. Dmart also buys their product in bulk and huge volumes from their vendors, which in turn means that they get more discounts as well. The third factor is low operating cost. Dmart is very efficient in conducting its operations. Retail can be a very cost-intensive business to run. Think of all the major expenses a retail store has to incur, like rent, utilities, and employee expenses, and all these expenses are fixed in nature. Dmart not only optimizes its operations, but also actively lowers its procurement cost, and both of which is passed on to its customer. They work on a low interior cost concept. They optimize their floor space utilization by putting more products in lesser space and having fewer billing counters, which in turn reduces their employee cost. The fourth factor is store ownership and location. Unlike its competitors who leases out spaces to run their retail stores, Dmart actually owns every store it operates. That means they buy the land and build their store on their own. While this is a capital expenditure for the company, it saves on the huge rental cost, which can be a huge proportion of their revenue. Secondly, Dmart places its stores very strategically in the suburbs and in Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, where operating cost will be lower. They also avoid opening stores inside malls since that involves huge common area maintenance charges. The fifth factor is low debt and interest cost. Another major expense for a retail company can be the interest payment that they have to pay on the debt they take. Dmart has a very low amount of debt on their balance sheet, which means they don't have to incur huge interest costs that reduce their profits. The sixth factor is different duckling approach. Private labels and top-end products bring in higher margins but saddle companies with inevitably higher inventory turnover. Offering multiple brands of the same products also leads to similar outcomes, which is why the assortment of products and variety of brands that we find in Dmart store is often limited when compared to other stores. The seventh factor is conscious pricing approach. Dmart operates on pricing and discounts. Consumers are offered a minimum of 3% discount on every product off its shelf, and in some cases the discount is as much as 10% off on MRP. As we will see, it influences all decision making for the chain. The eighth factor is low-cost promotional method. Dmart advertises mainly about its store openings and occasionally about the prices. Also, because the combination of product lines and prices offered by the store will build habitual visit, hence the promotion has a limited role. Thank you everyone for watching this video. For more such interesting case studies, please subscribe 5 Minutes Learning channel in YouTube.